broadcasting. Okie dokie. Give it 1 second. And there we go. We are now live once again. Welcome back, everybody. Ralyc here, helping to do the live stream today. This live stream, I'm going to try and do a reaction to the Xbox Gamescom Showcase. It's supposed to start in about like 15 minutes or so, so we're going to hop in here and just play some Dead Space Remake for a little bit, maybe about 10 minutes or so. Then we're going to switch over to the feed on the from the Xbox dashboard. It has a little icon in there to go click to watch it when it comes ready. So right now we're going to continue right where we were on Dead Space last time, where we're trying to find all the Weezers and the journey to fight the Leviathan. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, is this another tentacle? I think it's in this hall. I'm not sure if it's going to get me now or if it's when I come back. I think it grabs me when I'm leaving this. What is that? Oh, it's this floor thing scanning. But I say, what the heck is moving? Oh, here it goes. I knew it was coming. Alright, got it.
Just the repair mission, they said. Not this. Not seeing my death
Fresh,
brother
this
on
look
the
at the chat's
fucking
loading
camera.
up.
All this death. Imagine what the marker could do in the wrong hands.
This is about CEC again.
Just thinking, if some corporate asshole tries to take the marker, you and me could do something about it.
You're leaning pretty hard on that.
Oh, come on. Where's Hammond? What's he doing?
I don't know. If I don't focus, we'll run out of air before it matters.
Heck no, where are you shooting me from? I don't see him. There it is. There we go, got it. Orient myself. Still. Dang it. Another one? Where? Ah. There. And I think I hear another one. There. Mother... Bed. Whatever you are. Leaper, I think they're called, yeah. Weezer number 7.
Thermodynamic purifiers malfunctioning. Stand clear of filtration tubes.
Smashy, smashy! Hey, Polo, how's it going?
Functioning. Stand clear of filtration tubes.
Oh. Go, 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 go! Oh! Get off me! Wait, am I out of ammo? Holy crap, I am. Need to find a store stat.
Warning. Thermodynamic purifiers malfunctioning. Stand clear of filtration tubes.
Hey, Sebastian.
Toxic hazard detected.
Inject the enzyme.
Toxic hazard clear.
Take that, thank you very much. So I think we got one more Weezer to find. And we already know where he's at. We just got to get over there.
Thermodynamic purifiers malfunctioning. Stand clear of filtration tubes.
Thought I heard some more noise. Like, is he still alive? Hey, Joshua, how's it going? Smash!
Warning. Thermodynamic purifiers malfunctioning. Stand clear of filtration tubes.
Alright. Another, like, couple minutes, we're going to be switching over to, Oh, wait. This is the way I gotta go?
Warning. Thermodynamic purifiers malfunctioning. Stand clear of filtration tubes.
Switching over to watch the broadcast. Didn't realize we had these things still in here. Oh yeah, this is the way I gotta go. I haven't worked on them, no. I spent a good bit of time recording like the rest of the requests from that poll earlier today. But,
Please, I need you. Help me.
someone record some new mods videos, but then, after that I can probably have a few days to worry about not have to worry about recording videos.
Thank you. The Leviathan's metabolism is slowing.
Cross. Something's up.
It must have worked. You gave it enough enzyme to dissolve a freighter. Okay, I'm unlocking food storage. Quickly get back there and space the bastard while we have the chance.
Entering zero gravity.
Okay. Alexa, dismiss. We get to a save point here. I think there should be one right next to where we gotta get to. Yep, right there. Hydroponics control.
Exiting zero gravity.
Stomp, 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 stomp. First floor. I can hear them in here. I know they're here. Pumpkins! But, oh. Forgot about this place. Oh, screw it. I was hoping to get over there in time, but I think we need to go ahead and switch over to the thing. Make sure that we get the stream going right. But it'll save it right there anyway. Let's see here. I'm going to boot up YouTube here. You just click this until we get the stream situated. Make sure I can find it. Come on, get through this ad. And another ad. This thing says starting in 7 minutes. Well, the voice files are separate files entirely, so I mean, as long as the voice is on the same character, I could give pretty much anyone any voice I wanted to. Yeah, I plan on trying to do another live stream later on today too, but I just want to do this one here, react to Microsoft's showcase thing here. I'm trying to do a quick search here, make sure I'm actually on the right dang thing. I mean, the page on the Xbox dashboard said 10:30 Pacific time, which is 1:30 here. I'm pretty sure it said 10 a.m. Let me click it again to make sure. "10:30 a.m. Pacific time." Yeah. Let's try clicking that thing again now that it's actually... Huh, now it's disappeared. Okay, we'll click back over here. Okay. I mean, I can look into that eventually, but... not what I'm looking for. Xbox. It says 4 minutes from now, but supposed to have started 2 minutes ago. Seeing anything I'm trying to search on here, but guess we'll still just wait to see what happens in 3 minutes. Boom. Pre-show in 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Go back real quick and see here.
Microsoft.
Why search
See what
for
this
the
one
perfect
says real quick.
Genesis when you can get exactly what you want? Now, reservemygenesis.com.
Mute that. So, oh crap, wrong button. In case any of the commercial things here have some kind of copyrighted thing, just want to mute it. Come on, get through these ads.
There's potential in the First Descendants customization and progression system, but this doesn't mean much if the field missions aren't that interesting.
Not sure what this
right now,
is.
it feels like your average looter shooter with fancier visuals. While there is
says
every
pre-show at
chance
10:30
things
and
could improve come full
post-show
release, I'm not entirely convinced.
1 p.m.?
If you're curious to try it, you can jump
1
into the
p.m.
open
Pacific time,
beta
yeah.
next week on Steam. Otherwise, the First Descendant launches on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation next year. For more on all of your favorite video games, keep it locked right here on IGN.
Let me get back over to the other one. I don't really like giving IGN viewership. I'm not sure who that is, Sebastian. I'm gonna try and use the restroom really quickly before it actually starts. I got 30 seconds.
Welcome to the Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023 pre-show, coming to you from my couch. I brought in the cat bed back there. He's not going to show up. I'm Kyle Bossman. I'm your host for this pre-show, and I realize a confusing thing about this is that the Opening Night Live pre-show is not live. This is pre-recorded. If you don't believe me, watch this. All right, we shot this days ago. The purpose of this pre-show is just to provide you with bonus trailers, interviews, general tomfoolery to pass these remaining minutes that lead up to the big show, Opening Night Live. So, cannot think of a better way to kick this thing off than with a brand new trailer, Rogue 2.
Okay. What the heck? And my connection is dropping.
Welcome to the City of Dreams. Where anyone can get a fresh start.
Okay, click back in, so. I'm gonna try and do a search real quick here to see
Where a corrupt
the
president
computer.
enjoys a bit too much power.
I don't think I'm actually watching the right thing.
Well, sometimes you just have to go rogue.
Filters live.
But remember, there can only be one president. Welcome to the streets, where anything is possible.
Yeah, I don't really see anything, so we'll just stick here.
Streets of Rogue 2 is an immersive open-world sandbox dialed up to 11. Be who you want. Write your own story.
Okay. Bum, 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 bum. King Kong!
Do all of it with friends. Streets of Rogue 2 is coming to Steam in 2024. Add the game to your wish list.
Okay.
Great to see you back. Now, for this next part of the pre-show, I was hoping to talk to you all about something incredibly boring. Psych. Here's some more trailers.
Take me forward, no matter the danger.
What the heck game is this? Didn't really look too interesting to me, but
Your passenger is lost. So is
Mandragora?
I
Sandor.
wanted to give our people one last hope. A champion to defeat this calamity. I am sorry to push that fate upon you, Lisvanger.
I think I remember seeing something for this game before.
Hello, sister.
Kel, is that you?
This is not quite how I imagined our reunion, Emma. You should not have come here. There are dark forces at work in these forsaken lands.
Let me help you, brother.
Leave now, for I still care about you.
Kel, brother, listen to me.
Enough!
Time Shift Warrior.
Now, I realize even this far into this show that you might think I'm just some guy who hijacked the broadcast, and I don't blame you. So to prove that this is all legitimate, here is the host of Gamescom Opening Night Live himself, Jeff Keighley.
Hello, Kyle.
Jeff, we're now minutes away from Opening Night Live beginning. What sort of huge announcements should we all be expecting?
What is that skeleton
I
doing?
think you can expect to see a lot of great games on stage. This is not a show driven by huge, shocking, surprise, one more thing announcements. When you really think of the history of ONL, we've always had kind of meteor looks at games that are announced in the show, and that's sort of continuing that tradition this year. There will be a few cool announcements throughout the show, but generally we're showing like a lot of really big games because this has been an amazing year for games, and the next 2 or 3 months is especially going to be insane with so many releases. So you will see new stuff on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Alan Wake, so many other big games that are coming out later this year. But yeah, primarily focused, as Nintendo likes to say, primarily focused on, you know, announced games coming in Q4 or 3 or 4 or something like that. So yeah, I definitely would set your expectations that we are not going to shock and awe you with surprise announcements today.
When you say meteor, though, that to me implies more than just a trailer.
The good news is when you're not just announcing games, you can also showcase, you know, gameplay. And that's the constant battle always happens where people want some CG teaser for a game coming in 5 years. But then they also want to see real gameplay. And
no,
real
I don't
games.
plan on
Like,
this
you're
being
gonna
the only
see
live stream today,
10
no.
minutes, Modern Warfare 3 tonight. You're going to see, you know, gameplay on a bunch of other games and like real in-game footage because these games are close to release and almost finished. So that's kind of the advantage that I think we can go a little bit deeper on some games today.
So actually, it's one of those things I miss about E3 was when they would just have like a long stage demo. It's just like, here's the game, we're playing it right now.
Yes, and that's what, like, those old Call of Duty demos at E3 were always great, and we, you know, we can't do that stuff at Game Awards to do, you know, super long gameplay.
Wish I could just skip past this. I don't really like listening to this guy talk.
Some raw footage. We have lots of trailers too, but yeah, I think hopefully people will see an in-depth look at some games they're looking forward to. 20, 30 games will all be there. It's a big show and lots of gameplay to see.
Have a great time at the big show.
Thanks, Kyle. Your show's a big deal, too. We love having you host the pre-show, and I'm excited to be on stage for Open Night Live in just a couple minutes.
Holy moly. That was a good interview. Let's all take a minute to cool off now with another brand new trailer.
That Metro whatever game? I'd assume so, but... A school bus? And you lost me. End Zone 2. Okay, never heard of it in Zone 1, so...
Thank you, End Zone 2. I've always said this. Any video game trailer with
probably
a bus
Smash
in
Brothers,
it is
the
going
second
to be
live
good.
stream for today.
You can't prove me wrong on that. And if you...
Ugh. Let me adjust
You are
this
just
here
joining
to
us. Welcome.
maybe make less of a strain on the
I look like a fucking tour guide.
Bulletstorm VR. Okay, that could be interesting. I did enjoy Bulletstorm back in the day.
I see you're settling in to our wondrous Azoria.
Okay.
Working with the land, equipped with kindness and creativity. You found a cozy place in this community. With companions by your side, who knows what you'll accomplish? Add a drop or two of magic and set off for adventure.
Boom.
Will you reveal the heart of our magical island?
Fae Farm.
Pre-order now.
I'm so sorry. Those two trailers kind of blurred together for me. Which was the one where you killed that guy and then stuck up your middle finger at him? It was Bulletstorm VR. Got it. Thank you. So this is my third time hosting the Gamescom Opening Night Live pre-show, and already we've developed a couple of traditions. One, general awkwardness. And then two, the top 10 reasons to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023. Number 10, there's just something nice about seeing a futuristic, shiny, reflective black stage with absolutely no streaks on it. Number 9, Assassin's Creed Mirage. Number 8, the big games you already know will be good. And then the number 7 reason to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live is the weird games you never heard of before. I like those weird trailers. Those to me tend to be slightly more interesting than the sure things. Number 6.
The showcase
Sonic
stream
news.
live here.
Jeff Keighley is showing up to Gamescom Opening Night Live with Sonic news. News about Sonic the Hedgehog. And let me tell you, there's no way it's bad. Whatever it
Hopefully
is,
something about the DLC for Sonic
going to be
Frontiers.
bad news. This would probably be number 1 for me, but I'm trying to be objective with this list. Number 5, the raw thrill of a developer saying we can't wait to share more. Number 4, Alan Wake 2. This game's coming out in October, and they haven't shown too much yet. I expect they're going to show something kind of big tonight. Number 3 reason to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023. It's free. Number 2, Tekken 8 and Mortal Kombat 1. Officially speaking, I cannot rank one of those games higher than the other one. So if I have to put them in the same box, that's a powerful box. And the number 1 reason to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023 is that hands down this is going to be the best Tuesday night of the summer. And please
I don't know. I've had some pretty good Tuesday nights.
I went surfing on a Tuesday. We don't care. We're talking about all of us combined. Collectively, this will obviously be the best Tuesday night of the summer. Because they know how to party on a Tuesday in Cologne, trust me. And do you know what else sounds like a party? The 7th Guest VR. So let's watch a trailer for that.
I think I heard about that game.
Old man Stauff
Maybe.
built a house and filled it with his
Actually,
toys.
maybe I haven't.
6 guests came one night. Their screams the only noise.
This Halloween.
And what about the rumors?
Eleanor, they're just that. They're rumors.
Stauff has spent his fortune wisely. Never mind the smell.
Bit dreary in here, don't you think? Burden. Maybe you've seen me on Broadway.
Regrettably not.
Oh, I'm bored. I'm going to the kitchen.
Wait! We shouldn't go walking alone. This is a game. Nothing more. One of us is going to win that prize money. I say, every man for himself.
Nothing but queens. Apparently, there's more to this than I thought.
Okay.
No one came out that night. Not one was ever seen. But old man Stauff is waiting there. Crazy, sick, and mean.
VR, the 7th Guest VR, yeah. October 19th. That
So one of my
looks interesting.
responsibilities as a pre-show host is to pop up in between scary games. If you have 2 scary games back to back, there's a big chance the audience could become unnerved and uncomfortable. So I'm here now to give you a chance to catch your breath, provide a nice comforting voice with a nice comforting
close this window real
face.
quick.
And now
Get some
you are
more dark in
appropriately
here.
Comforted. Next, a scary game.
Okay, so what is this? Red Soul Games? A fixed camera angle game. Okay. Drink, drink, drink. Yeah, that looks pleasant. post-trauma. Looks interesting.
My favorite part of that whole thing is when he's in that dank bathroom and he shines his light into one of those toilet stalls. And, like, the girl from The Ring is standing there and the guy doesn't move a muscle. He just straight up does not react. That's, like, my ideal video.
I'm not sure yet, Joshua.
Guy. Anyway, as you could probably tell, I'm not German. So our producers thought it would be a good idea for me to educate myself properly on some Gamescom culture from an actual expert. From IGN Germany, here is Anne Wernicke.
Thanks for having me.
Anne, I'm so glad you're here. I have so many questions for you. What is the best way for people all around the world to keep up with what's happening with ONL and Gamescom?
There's an official Gamescom live stream, and it programs in English and German. It's done by IGN, so that's the way to not miss out on the stuff that's happening. If you're in Cologne, though, and can attend Gamescom, you just go on Saturday and Sunday to Gamescom Festival.
Unfortunately, I can't make it go faster.
There with musicians playing. There's food trucks. There's like human social games where you have to be like in a soccer table thing. It's fun stuff.
Is that the main thing starts in 7 minutes? So
hold on. What is it? What is a human social game?
You know, soccer table. You play.
We're
soccer
talking about
tables,
foosball.
Right? Foosball.
Yeah, we call it foosball. Yeah.
But in this case, you get stuffed into it. So you are like one of the soccer people in that table. You can't move. You just stand there, go left and right, and play soccer like that.
What does Gamescom mean to you personally?
So 13 years ago, I actually started my career in the industry at Gamescom as a trainee. I just got thrown in, and I was overwhelmed by everything, you know. And to this day, it's just awesome to be reminded of that, to go there and see all these people, and I can still talk to the devs I admire there. So to me, it's kind of a happy place.
I have one last important question for you.
I do wish I could just skip ahead past all this boring crap.
In German,
it's actually Weltpremiere. Pretty similar,
yeah,
right?
I think I could do that.
Yeah, do it.
Weltpremiere.
Yeah, man, that's good. Congrats.
And thank you so much for helping me out today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, Kyle.
Have fun at Gamescom.
Thank you.
All right, cool. Now I too am an expert. Please enjoy Eine Weltpremiere.
Cool.
I do not recognize these markings. They are old. Perhaps this is one of the great cities of the Age of Myth.
This is no temple of Sigma.
Hammers of Sigma! No relent! No mercy!
We must fight on! The banner cannot fall! Warriors of Sigma, stand with me!
He's freaky looking.
Obtaining this power may end up being the reason we were sent here in the first place. If we can claim it, we can cleanse the Oryx and save our cannabis.
What's ours stays ours. Nothing gonna stop us now.
Master to the battlefield.
We do not fear death. Fight on! The dead must rise.
Realms of Ruin. Warhammer. No, Delta Force, see up there. Not Call of Duty.
By 2035, we have formed a new breed of elite special forces who are better prepared to manage these latest threats to our global societies. No fear, no retreat.
Don't see futuristic soldiers using bows and arrows.
Powering up. Let's do this. Soldiers, you're depleting their numbers. Try to finish them off.
Hold the line. Here comes the last push.
Shots for you.
Delta Force.
Welcome back to the Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023 pre-show, where the minutes are just flying by. ONL is about to begin with Alan Wake 2, Tekken 8, Sonic news, and things I was not permitted to talk about in the pre-show. So, this bad boy, this is about to wrap up. I have one last trailer for you. Here is Homeworld 3.
Homeworld?
My name is Imogen Sajet. My entire life has been study, analysis, planning. Today, the galaxy is burning.
Fleet-wide comms open. Attention all personnel. You've each just received a mission briefing. Nothing is redacted, because I want you to know what is at stake. We have been tasked with finishing Karen Sajet and the Fifth Fleet's mission. Discover the source of the anomaly and the hyperspace attacks, and stop it once and for all.
Okay.
I know we were expecting a simple shakedown cruise.
Proximity alert. Control room.
Many of you are feeling overwhelmed,
We've got incoming.
doubting yourselves. I have no doubt. We will succeed. Whatever it takes to complete the mission.
Enemy strike craft coming in fast.
My name is Imogen Sajet. Now, I must be more than a scientist. I am Fleet Command.
Okay. I don't think I've ever heard of one or two.
And that is it. That's all I have for you here in the pre-show, which of course means that Gamescom Opening Night Live is now mere seconds away from starting. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here on my incredibly cozy couch. Enjoy the show.
You will not be missed. 18 plus disclaimer. Gamescom Opening Night Live.
Please welcome your host, the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
He said something about it starting off with Alan Wake 2, so.
Hello, Germany, and
I'm
hello,
interested to see
everyone
what
watching
Sonic news
live
they bring
around
here.
the world. I am Jeff Keighley, and welcome to the world's biggest in-person video game event, Gamescom 2023. Now, this right here is kind of like the opening ceremonies for Gamescom. It's a preview of this year's most anticipated games. We call it Opening Night Live. And over the next 2 hours, you'll get exclusive new looks at titles like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and Mortal Kombat 1. But first, we're going to kick things off with the first new franchise in more than 2 decades from a legendary game studio. And to help us step into the vast world of Starfield, please join me in welcoming the composer of the game, Inan Zur, for a very special performance. Maestro.
I'm looking forward to this game. It's a very tiny piano. I think it's just saying because some of the games might be rated mature and feature mature content, so they want to make sure they warn people. It's not saying that every game is going to be that level. Kind of heard that this game is kind of supposed to be like Skyrim or Fallout in space, so very interested to see that. Oh. Starfield. Yeah, I was say, is it a trailer for Starfield or is it just something else? Rocket Man. Boom! That looks cool. Starfield. September 6th, 2023. Got Game Pass, so I've already set it to pre-install too, so.
Starfield is ever so close, and Inan, thank you so much for that spectacular performance. Really appreciate you coming all the way for this. It's true, in just over a week, fans will start to play Starfield in early access on Xbox and PC. Well, I've been lucky enough to start playing it. Don't be jealous. I'm not allowed to say anything about it. Yes, exactly. All right. Well, guys. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Really disappointed. They're disappointed. That's just so disappointing. This is such a special night for so many developers, and it's really disappointing to see someone act that way. But we're going to move right on with the show.
What was he saying?
We've got a lot of great games to show you.
Some kind of
really, it's just so
protester or just complaining about a game. I don't know. I couldn't tell what he was saying.
In this community and how much they mean to us. So, without further ado, I want to move right on with the show because we've got a lot to show you. And the good news, Gamescom, is we have someone very special here who can
good security got him out of there.
About Starfield. Please join me in welcoming to Opening Night Live in Gamescom for the first time ever one of our industry's greatest creators, the director and executive producer of Bethesda Game Studios. That's right, Todd Howard, everybody.
Okay, I knew the guy. I just couldn't remember his name offhand. Was like, I know as soon as I hear it, okay, yeah, that's the guy. Of course, I wasn't sure if it was still the same guy running Bethesda stuff.
Todd, thank you so much for coming all this way to Gamescom.
Yeah, I'll definitely be live streaming Starfield.
First of all, is this true? This is your first ever time at Gamescom?
This is my first Gamescom, and you were right. You said how great the crowd is here, and it really. And just all the fans that come here for the biggest convention in gaming to celebrate games. And I figured, you know, it is our first new franchise in over 25 years. So if I was going to come, you know, it's for Starfield.
Well, we all welcome you to Gamescom in Germany, and we're all very excited to step into this new world, Starfield, and the next week, early access. Set up, people, why did you want to make this game, Starfield? Why did you want to create a new world?
You know, I think like a lot of gamers out there, we have dreamt of a game where we look to the skies and we can blast off into space and explore. We love to make games where we can explore these worlds. We've done like with the Elder Scrolls and the Fallout series, but we wanted to do something brand new where you could explore with complete freedom in the galaxy. It's a game we've always wanted to play that we think a lot of people wanted to play as well. It's kind of that dream game.
Yeah, I wish I could talk about it, but it's quite an experience, and I know everyone here is very excited to jump in soon. You did bring some stuff to Gamescom to show to fans. I know there's a theater. Tell us, I know you've been, sharing a little bit about the game, but I know there's a lot you want people to discover when they play it. What did you bring here to Gamescom?
Yeah, it's really cool. We've built a 300-person seat theater where we're actually showing the beginning of the game, and you start out as a miner, and you touch this artifact that affects you in some way, where you see a bit into space-time, and then you get to create your own character. Our games are about creating and being whoever you want, and then you're off on adventure.
Yes, let's talk a little bit about this adventure. I know, people have been wondering kind of what the main quest line is going to be after you
that looks
create
pretty
your
cool.
character, which is something that I know. I saw even someone on the internet this week created you, I think. Did you see that? Someone tweeted a picture. They had somehow figured out.
I see a lot of things on the internet. I don't know. I'm not sure that's real.
Well, the thing is, I think you could literally create whoever you want and then enroll yourself into this adventure. And tell us about sort of how the adventure starts. What can we expect?
Well, you jump off. You're joining Constellation, which are the last kind of group of space explorers, like NASA meets Indiana Jones searching for these artifacts. But the story goes a lot of places. The game has a lot of surprises that we haven't talked about. I don't want to spoil them here. Yes. But really, really happy with how the story turned out and where it goes.
Yeah, it's such an epic experience, and you and your team have done so much for this industry, and the fact that you guys have worked through COVID building this and coming on the other end, we're so excited for everyone to get a chance to play it. So thank you for all you've done for our industry, Todd. Everyone, Todd Howard.
Thank you. Can't wait for you to play the game.
Definitely looking
Thanks
forward
so
to
much,
playing
Todd.
that.
Really appreciate it. All right, well, tonight is largely focused on announced games, but we do have a few surprises along the way. And next, it's time for the global reveal of the third installment in a franchise that is very familiar to Gamescom fans. Here we go.
Bandai Namco. Ooh, excuse me. Supermassive Games. Maybe we did like Until Dawn, right? I don't think I recognize this game at all. Definitely has an interesting art style. That's creepy. Little Nightmares 3. I guess it sounds kind of familiar.
Little Nightmares 3! And joining me now are Corley and Lucas from Bandai Namco to tell us more. Lucas, thank you so much. It's great to have you back here at Gamescom to announce another Little Nightmares.
Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, it's really great to be back.
Tanasa.
We're very excited to announce Little Nightmares 3 tonight. The franchise has a
I know I
long
never
history
played
with,
Little
with the
Nightmares,
show.
but
I mean, that's where we announced the first 2 games. So for us, it was definitely the best place, best show to reveal Little Nightmares 3 to the world.
Well, we appreciate you bringing us this news. It looks incredible. Corley, I see we saw 2 characters in that reveal trailer. Can you tell us a bit more about them?
Yeah, sure. Hi, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here to present you Little Nightmares 3.
Corley
So yeah,
Finello.
as you have seen,
I'm sure they just said her name,
characters,
but I wasn't
now
paying
you
attention.
have 2 players as well, so you will be able to play both in single player or online co-op if you want, and face your childhood fears with a friend.
Now, I saw a lot of cool new places in the trailer. Can you tell us a bit about sort of the setting for these 2 characters?
Yeah, so our 2 new characters are Lo and Alone. They are trapped in a place that we call the Spiral. It's a cluster of disturbing places, and they will have to work together, survive in a world full of dangerous threats and full of delusions. And they will also have to find a way out of the nowhere. So yeah, I can't wait to have you put your hands on the game in 2024.
Excellent. We don't have to wait too long. 2024. Lucas, I know that's not all because you're kind of expanding the Little Nightmares world with something more. Tell us a bit about that tonight.
Yes, we have one more surprise. So in addition to revealing Little Nightmares 3, I'm very excited to announce our first podcast series. It is called The Sounds of Nightmares, and it's an original story. It's composed of 6 episodes, and we are releasing the first 2 episodes tonight. So you can go on our website, thesoundsofnightmares.com, to check it out, and we hope that our fans are going to enjoy it.
Awesome. All right, well, we're very excited to learn more. Thank you, Lucas and Corley.
Thank you, Jeff.
Little Nightmares 3. Next, it is rare when a new studio reveals footage that takes over the internet. That happened back in 2020 with the reveal of Black Myth Wukong from Game Science in China. Based on the classic 16th century Chinese novel Journey to the West, here is a brand new look at the gameplay of this incredible action RPG.
Okay. Game Science. Where's his head? Okay. I don't know how he's singing without a head, but... Monkey Man. Okay, he's drinking the blood. Is this like a Dark Souls type game? Looks interesting, yeah, but I've never really been a big fan of like the Dark Souls type games. Thing. So if this is actually something like that, then I might have to give it a pass. Okay. What the heck is this? It's like Gears of War or something? Looks kind of like a locust, but... Okay, what the heck is this? Killing Floor 3. Okay. Name sounds familiar, but I can't think of any of the previous games offhand. Age of Empires? Or a similar game? Reimagined for Xbox. Control your empire. Press the button. Automation tools. Just with ease. Lag! No! There it goes. There it goes. Yeah, Age of Empires 4 Anniversary Edition. Oh yeah, I mean, I really hate it when my stream lags like that. I really hate
great surprise. Age of
cutting
Empires
things off
4
for y'all and
Anniversary
everything.
Edition, an award-winning game on PC, is now available on Xbox consoles today. That's right. All right,
Okay.
next up, we have something extremely special for you. We have one of the most iconic filmmakers of all time in the house. The director behind the legendary films such as 300, Man of Steel, and Army of the
Zack
Dead.
Snyder?
He's come all the way to Gamescom to talk about his new film, Rebel Moon, which is on Netflix December 22nd.
Sure what this has to do with
Gamescom,
games, but
please give a warm welcome to
still.
the one and only Zack Snyder.
I like Zack Snyder, so welcome, Zack.
Too much.
Rebel Moon.
Oh, yeah. Zach, I know you had to come a bit of a ways to get here to Germany. Thanks for coming to Gamescom.
Thanks for having me out, Jeff, and thanks, Gamescom. How you guys doing? This is awesome. Wow, what a great crowd. It's insane.
Now, great to have you here. I know you've been a gamer for your whole life.
Yeah, I've been a gamer, and I love the idea of coming to Gamescom. Was like, that blew my mind, and so we were like, yeah, let's go check them out. And I thought I'd come over here, and this would be a great opportunity to talk about my new project, Rebel Moon. Maybe show you guys something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe the world premiere of the trailer, which is coming up in just a second.
Yeah,
here.
just moments away.
Okay, well, let's kind of roll it back, though, because I want to talk about this IP, Rebel Moon, and it's really a whole universe that you've created, and we're going to get into that in a minute. But what was the original inspiration for creating this new world?
I was always a fan of, team building movies, Dirty Dozen, Magnificent Seven. And also I was a huge fan of this adult illustrated fantasy magazine called Heavy Metal. Everything in there just blew my mind. And I really loved like how intense it was and how crazy it was and the worlds that it introduced me to. And so I thought, this is a chance. And my awesome partners at Netflix were like, go do it. And so I got a chance to make this movie.
And you've got quite the cast in it. I know Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, Hopkins plays this robot, amazing robot. And it's an insane ensemble. And of course, Sofia Boutella is really the heart of the movie. And you'll see her just kicking ass through the entire film. So it's fun.
And what I love about, you'll see it in just seconds, awesome. But there's even more than just the films. And part of the reason we wanted to have you here at Gamescom is I know you're kind of expanding on the films with a whole universe of things that are going to be, narratively linked to what you're doing with the movies. Tell us a bit about what's in store.
Yeah, we're also super excited to reveal that we're making a video game for Rebel Moon, and the game we're developing with Super Evil Megacorp, and it'll expand the Rebel Moon universe. It takes place like
Super Evil Megacorp
right after the events of the two movies.
Isn't that
it really is I've been talking with those
the
guys
unofficial name of Disney?
Really interacting with them. The ideas they have and the way the game's going to expand the universe is just unbelievable, and I'm super excited about it. You'll be able to like pick your rebel and then go on
I guess maybe that name
missions,
isn't evil sounding enough for a company like Disney.
1 and 2 players in a co-op, and it's crazy. But we're just starting to talk about a bunch of other crazy ideas inside the game, so it's really fun, and that's coming. So keep your eye out for more.
All right, well, we love it. The films, the game, and more. But let's roll it back to the movie, because we are going to get a first look now at this incredible film, part 1 and part 2, right?
Yep. This little trailer we put together, a little tease of the universe. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I can't wait for you to check it out.
Take a look
now.
at Rebel Moon.
Let's check it out. The world premiere of the trailer for Rebel Moon. Zack Snyder, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Do you know the story of the Princess Issa? In myth, she was called the Redeemer. It was said this child would stop the madness of war. That she was to usher in a new age of peace and compassion. I was given memories of a world I will never see. Loyalty to a king I cannot serve. And love for a child I could not save.
What do you think they want?
Everything.
I found her. The Scargiver.
I am a child of war. I was taught that love is weakness. There is a difference between justice and revenge.
There is a price to pay for your defiance. Shh. One moment. I do love this part.
Hold on.
I don't want no trouble.
We're not here to bring any.
Are you ready?
You and I both know fear. Let's show them that we're not afraid. Let's show them we are more than the shackles that bind us.
Fly!
A king is a man, and a man can fail. But a myth is indestructible.
The time has come for all that you love. For
protect each other. We show them no mercy.
Who among you is willing to die for what you believe?
Heard Anthony Hopkins talking a whole lot, but you didn't actually see his character. I know. Child of Fire and the Scavenger. Only on Netflix.
That looks insane. I cannot wait to play that game. All right, well, now we're going to move on to something that is very long awaited, because sometimes good things do come to those who wait. It's been a number of years since we last heard an update on Crimson Desert, the new open world action adventure from Pearl Abyss in South Korea. Well, that changes tonight, because the team has prepared a very special gameplay update trailer.
I think I heard of Black
to share with the
Desert, but not
world
Crimson.
first. You're at Gamescom. Enjoy.
Oh! Graphics sure as heck look pretty good. Bring back my sheep! Yeah. Second, I thought there was a Spider-Man logo on his shield. Fishing! Fishing! Crab people. Unlike Zelda, they let you pet dogs. Fortnite? Okay. What did you do to the horse? Treebeard? This looks like a very high budget Tears of the Kingdom ripoff. Reed Devil? Maybe like a cross between The Witcher and Tears of the Kingdom?
Hey, what's up, Gamescom? It's Ice-T. I've hooked up with my favorite game in the world, Payday, and I have my own special heist mission in Payday 3. And you know I know a lot about heists in real life, all right? It launches September 21st. Here's a world premiere first look. Okay, so here's the deal. The components are kept in high security cooling containers somewhere in the storage yard. The clock starts ticking as soon as the components are out in the open. So you need to haul ass to get them to the transport. Take too long, and they'll start to degrade and lose value. Now, do what you need to do to get ready. I'll see you on the other side.
That was uncalled for. Payday 3. Meh. Never played any of the other Paydays. I don't think I'll see myself starting now. Baghdad 9th century? This Assassin's Creed or? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Assassin's Creed. Ubisoft original, yeah.
كنت أعرف دائما أنني سأعود يوما ما.
كنا في المتجر ولذا
قضيت الكثير من طفولتي في هذه الشوارع. لطالما كنت أستمتع بهذا المكان. كنا نتسلل إلى بيت الحكمة في صغرنا أنا وصديقتي نهال. ذكريات جميلة صارت كريهة الآن. قلبي يتألم لما حدث لهم.
I think I probably have her still in the SD card. I'm not certain, but
وها أنا ذا مستتر يتهيأ لإعادة النور إلى أحلك أركان المدينة. إني أبعد نصلي عن الأبرياء وليس عن تنظيم القدماء. لننهي هذا الأمر.
Assassin's Creed Mirage. Okay.
There you have it, Assassin's Creed Mirage, which marks
I'll try and look for
Middle
who is she
East
on
for the
again?
series,
Zero Suit
offering an
Samus?
immersive and authentic experience featuring full Arabic voice acting, as you saw in that trailer. You can be transported to 9th century Baghdad when the game launches on October 5th. Big month in October for game releases. Now I would like to introduce you to our co-host tonight for ONL. Please welcome Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine.
Thank you, Jeff. Thanks.
Where's
for
the Sonic
having me.
announcement?
And hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be with all the fans here at Gamescom this year. And I have the honor
Jasmine
to be your
New.
guide for tonight for all those great things happening
Yeah, I
right
figured it'd be
here
Zero Suit
at
Samus, but-
Gamescom. And if you can't join us in Cologne this year, don't worry, you never have to miss any of the events this week. Just go to Gamescom now to discover what the world's gaming industry has in store for you. And if you're ready to vote for your favorite games, then visit now.gamescom.global and cast your vote for this year's Gamescom Awards. The awards will be celebrated this Friday at 3 p.m. If you want to join the adventure and win pretty cool prizes in this year's Gamescom Epics, then go to the Epics section of Gamescom Now to play the text adventure of the show. You can also enjoy all-day coverage and tune in to Gamescom Studios broadcasts by IGN on Twitch or YouTube. Just join the conversation by using the hashtag Gamescom 2023 online. Plus, there will be more announcements from the largest indie area in the world in the Gamescom Awesome Indie Studios show tomorrow at 8 p.m. And later this week, tune in to the Gamescom Studios broadcast and check out the Gamescom Cosplay Awards live from Cologne, Germany on Sunday at 3 p.m. I highly recommended this section. So check out Gamescom now for all those fantastic features. Thank you so much, and back to you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jasmine.
Who the heck are these guys?
Well, now I'm joined by the one and only Harada-san, the creator of Tekken, and Michael, the producer of Tekken. You guys have come all this way from Japan to deliver something special to Gamescom. What do we got, Harada?
そうですね、普段最近はずっとバトルシステムの話ばっかりしてるので、今日は皆さんのために、全く新しいモードの情報を持ってきました。
So up until now, we've been mostly showing off the battle mechanics and new gameplay, but today we have an all-new mode to show you today.
はい、ですね、鉄拳はもちろん今回も、三島サーガを描いた、鉄拳のキャラクターの壮大なストーリーモードはあるんですけども、それ以外にですね、もう特に欧米では、失われてしまったアーケード体験の、ストーリーが体験できる、プレイヤー中心のですね、ストーリーモードっていうのを、最新の
They'll get to it. They said it was going to be here, so
すご
it'll
い
be
臨
here.
場感のある、ベテランからニューカマーまで楽しめるような、そういう新しいモードをちょっと今日はお見せしたいなと思います。
Of course, Tekken 8 will have the story mode covering the Mishima storyline and the arc that the players expect up until now. But this brand new mode is kind of the story that focuses on you as a player, and it covers the arcade scene, which is a classical atmosphere that people our generation actually got to experience firsthand, but maybe some of the newer gamers out there haven't. So this will cover that. As you progress through that storyline, you'll experience some all-new gameplay that actually has some AI kind of infused learning aspects to it, and it's really exciting, and we hope that you'll enjoy it.
All right, well, let's take a look at the brand new trailer for Tekken 8. Thanks, guys.
Here we go. This meet fate.
Going somewhere?
Yes!
決めたから英語つけたらcomo son? 失敗バジゲッソ Es hora de entrar.
New Tekken saga begins.
Observa.
Odročcie.
Heihachi Mishima is dead.
Heihachi is dead?
أريد معرفة الحقيقة.
Let's go.
Boom!
Willst du im Sparring gegen mich antreten?
Yoshimitsu Kento.
New single player mode. Arcade quest. Kind of a drastic contrast there.
Eat this! What's done is done. Kitana.
Forgive me.
¡Bajaste la guardia!
Okay.
Get ready for the next battle!
8. Avatar skins.
have it. Tekken 8 coming in January 2024.
Yeah, who are these two?
All right, I'm now joined by Shelby Carlton and Dave Swenson from Sledgehammer because on November 10th, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 arrives, and today you guys will be the first audience in the world to see some raw, real gameplay from the campaign. Dave, Shelby, welcome to Gamescom. What can you tell us about Modern Warfare 3, Dave?
Well, first of all, Jeff, it is awesome to be here. Modern Warfare 3 this year is the complete package. We're shipping 16 multiplayer maps, all from the original Modern Warfare 2. These maps have been modernized with new gameplay and features. We also have open world zombies. This is our largest zombies, This is our largest zombies offering ever, and for the first time, it's set in the Modern Warfare universe. And of course, this year we are bringing a huge innovation to the Call of Duty campaign.
Yes, let's talk a bit about the campaign, Shelby. Makarov, I know, is going to factor into this. See him over there. Tell us a bit about what is the storyline? What can we expect from the campaign?
Yeah, so for the first time for Call of Duty this year, we're doing a direct sequel. You know, Modern Warfare 2, they asked a lot of interesting questions in their story, and Sledgehammer Games is so excited to work with Infinity Ward on the campaign to answer some of those questions and to bring you Modern Warfare 3. And one of those answers, he's standing right behind you. Yeah. He is Makarov. He is our infamous antagonist. He is cold, he is calculated, and he is trying to bring the world to the brink of war, but not if Task Force 141 has anything to say about it. So we are just so excited to get this campaign into the players' hands.
All right, well, we are going to see a playthrough of a campaign level. But first, Dave, I want to talk about something new you're doing, open combat missions. What are those?
So Call of Duty is known for epic cinematic stories, as Shelby talked about. And this year in Modern Warfare 3, we're introducing a new innovation to the Call of Duty campaign that's going to allow players to interact with that story like never before. We call them open combat missions. Open combat missions are player-directed. They allow the audience to play the game the way they want to play it. So if you're like me and you like stealth, you can go in quiet, you can equip suppressed weapons, complete all the objectives without the enemies ever knowing you were there. But if you want to go in loud, you can strap on armor plates, you can go in, hit the enemy head on, and open combat missions will support it. You can leverage vehicles, you can leverage tacticals, lethals, you can even use your favorite kill streaks in campaign. Now, open combat missions are really important to our campaign story, and they're going to work seamlessly with those epic cinematic missions that Call of Duty fans know and love. And tonight, we want to show you an exclusive first look at one of these epic cinematic missions.
Okay, set it up for us, Shelby. What are we going to see? This is the start of the game almost, right?
Yeah, so this is a sneak peek of the very first level of Modern Warfare 3. This is called Operation 627.
All right, check it out. Here you go. Call of Duty at Gamescom first. Thanks, guys.
Suddenly he's attacked by Godzilla.
Alpha team clear. Heading to surface.
Okay. Castle?
All teams, eyes on target. Phase 1 complete. Java copies. We're set. Roger that. Moving to phase 2. Patrol boat 2 o'clock. Get under.
That's all they're going to show.
Stay tight. Roger. No movement.
this gonna be on Game Pass Day 1? If it is, I might actually give it a try.
Hooks up. Good hook. Let's get up top.
All teams, Alpha's in. How copy? Solid. Relay went clear. Moving to Mark DZ. Stand by.
Nods on. Biostrobes on.
Okay.
Hold.
Ooh.
Drop him.
DZ clear.
3-1. To the left. Alpha to Bravo 1. Marking with IR. Confirm visuals. Visual. Bravo inbound. All teams. Bravo's on deck. Pushing up. Alpha to Charlie. You set? Affirmative. All teams green to go in phase 2. Check. Roger. Moving interior. All clear.
Descending stairwell, south side.
Nods off. Be advised. They got a bird up.
Movement in the courtyard. Looks like a prisoner transfer.
Not our guy. On me.
Okay.
Hold up here. All teams, Alpha's in position. Copy. Bravo set. Charlie, good to go. Roger. Fire in the hole. Stand by.
3, 2, 1. Execute. They're taking the bait.
Light them up. Hatchway. On me. Move. Pop the hatch.
Let's go. Stay close.
Bravo. Alpha's in the tunnels. What's your status? Outside the control room. Waiting on you. Copy. At the gate.
I
Stand by.
wouldn't have gone with such a long administration thing here, but
All teams, let's roll thunder. Bravo, pull the plug.
Roger. Blackout in 3, 2, 1. Execute. All teams, Bravo's got the keys. Alpha, you have one mic before the lights are back online. Copy, Bravo. kick off the riot. Roger. Opening blocks 1 through 4.
Okay.
Alpha 1 to Bravo 1. Open 55C. Check.
Mattress. Looks like Maria's on her lunch break, her first break. Cast off.
Alpha moving on sub-level. Let's get our guy. Ready, breach? Breacher up.
Oh, is it soap? No. Not gonna find out. November 10th. Day after my birthday.
You can stay tuned for more Modern Warfare 3 details and gameplay when Call of Duty Next, the premier showcase event for Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, Call of Duty Mobile, and Warzone takes place. We're announcing it tonight on October 5th, and jump in for yourself when the multiplayer beta kicks off on October 6th. We have so much more to share with you, but first, here's an update on Nightingale, the new shared world survival crafting game from Inflection. After a few years of waiting, it's finally time to find out the early access release date for Steam and Epic Store.
Nightingale.
The Feywilds await, and so too Nightingale. Awaken your first portal and tread on towards that which is
I don't think I've seen anything from this game yet.
beyond the measurable. Sequestered.
Looks nice.
Struck by woe and lacking supplies, the question becomes, wilt thou be a survivor?
Magical or technological?
Regardless of which portal variety you favor.
Or both.
Realm cards will be necessary.
Okay, tree monster. Mary Poppins. Ooh. Boom!
Can fly. Let my words steer your steps.
Nightingale. Early access February 22nd. Skies of Yore beckon. Will you heed the call? Sky Games. Okay.
The astral realm is Lilith's home. One way back is to restore the forbidden primal.
Yep.
She will
Yeah, it
utilize
is.
the power of the four primals and attempt to cast open the gates once more.
You can tell primal beasts were weapons created by astrals. Their powers are capable of untold destruction.
Primal beast. Is that what you call primeval gods?
I sense something, but I can't put a finger on what.
That doesn't look right from up here. No.
Feels like overkill for a glorified treasure.
Something's blocking me. I can't get through.
Oh, primeval god, I beg your forgiveness.
Seems to give me some kind of like Xenoblade vibes, but
Fate set in motion can't be stopped. Deliver us from grief and sacrifice. Fulfill my salvation.
We've been through a lot together. Visited new islands, met new people. But you've always been there to protect me. I just wanted to say thank you.
Rain Blue Fantasy Relink. That's some kind of Final Fantasy ripoff?
Hey everyone at Gamescom, Gina Torres here. I play General Kirkin in Immortals of Avium. She is Jack's mentor, she is tough, and she is conflicted about how to win this ever war. But that's all I can say. Let's take a look at the game. It's out today.
Yeah, this is the game I thought she was talking about there.
Jack. We're out of time.
Trying to be the best, but you can't come close to the power.
EA Originals.
Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Why did she look like Valkyrie?
The last immortal.
August 22nd. Yeah, that's today, so.
Stitch him up.
Power. Immortals of something. That looks like it could be a fun game.
That was Immortals of Avium, which is out
Avium,
today.
that's it.
And next up, we're going to step into the world of the Hoyoverse. And I am here with Jenyu Lee, the producer of Zenless Zone Zero.
Okay.
Jenyu, welcome to Gamescom. It's great to have you here. Thank you. Yes. Fantastic.
Still nothing
It's a
about
great
Sonic.
honor to have you here. We've been very excited to hear more about ZZZ, the next game from the Hoyoverse, in the Hoyoverse. Can you tell us a little about what you brought to Gamescom for this
Sure what the
ARPG?
Hoyoverse is.
非常荣幸今天来到 Gamescom 这个舞台，并且给大家带来了我们的作品《绝区零》，是一款都市幻想类的 ARPG 游戏。
I'm incredibly honored to be here tonight, and I've brought one of our newest products with me today, which is Zenless Zone Zero, an urban fantasy APRG.
距离上次我们给大家分享动态已经有1年时间了，我也知道大家非常着急，想知道我们新的一些研发进展如何，所以这次我们想借助这个舞台，给大家分享一下我们新的研发中的内容。
So I know it's been a while since we've given you an update on what we've been working on, and that's why I'm particularly happy to be here today to give you an update on the progress that we've made with this game.
接下来的 PV 会有我们新制作的战斗机制和我们新的都市交互系统，希望大家喜欢。
So we've brought a trailer with us, and it shows you some of the urban environment that we've been working on, and also some of the dynamics of the game. I hope you like it.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Here you go. Brand new trailer for Zenless Zone Zero at Gamescom.
Hyoverse. Bam, bam. Okay. Game over. Blammo! Okay.
This past April, Honkai
How
Star
long is
Rail
this show
made its
gonna
global
be?
debut, and the game has captivated players with its interstellar grand journey. And today we're excited to share a special look at its beloved characters and provide an update on its PlayStation 5 release.
The Lawfu's reconstruction efforts are ready for inspection, General Fu Xuan. Thanks to the Skyfaring Commission, Starscape Haven is back to full capacity. Allowing Jimmy Wen to serve as a military instructor was a wise decision. The troops' morale is sky high. And the Realm Keeping Commission has completed repairs in Exalting Sanctum. Harmony has returned to the Cianjo. I don't remember Exalting Sanctum ever having one of these.
Trash can?
What manner of evil transported us here? Great work, General! General 1, Demon 0. Please, 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 please! Plan B. General, do something! Excuse me, coming through!
The big pill.
It's an emergency, Master Diviner! Jingyuen's not here, and the Cloud Knights haven't trained in days. Looks like I'll have to help Jingyuen get these slackers in order.
You have nowhere to run.
Okay.
We got
Just
still
after
more
2 where I'm
Hyrule
at right
for
here,
you.
so.
Genshin Impact is nearing its 3-year anniversary, and the game just released its 5th nation, Fontaine. Here's a look at the nation surrounded by water, plus the announcement of a brand new concert series coming, hopefully, to a city near you.
Again with the same series. Okay.
This is no time for distractions. Seriously, you have a great magician standing right here.
Nice place for a swim.
Bombs away!
Step on up!
Here comes the finale.
Genshin concert. Is that the universe, the
This
Genshin Impact
October,
thing?
Lords of the Fallen releases an RPG adventure where he plays a Dark Crusader who can access a parallel dimension, the Umbral. Here is a first look at the brand new story trailer for Lords of the Fallen.
Yeah, I remember hearing about Lords of the Fallen back when they were first announcing the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X stuff, I think.
I look upon you with pity, my lost child. For you have been deceived. They brand me evil, a tyrant. And yet I offer you something they will not. A choice. After all the time mankind have had to shape their own destiny. See what they have made of it. War, greed, hatred, suffering, chaos.
Believe.
Now you will know darkness, brother. You are in the presence of a god-human. Kneel before me and beg for forgiveness. And remember, you look into the shadows. Might be the shadows look back.
Sega. Here we go, Sonic. Sonic Superstars. Cool. Huh. Cool. Character creator kind of thing. Gotta go fast. With friends. October 17th, huh? Didn't realize it was coming out that soon.
Looks amazing. October is going to be a very busy month for new releases. And yes, there will be full 4-player co-op gameplay in Sonic Superstars. But that is not all the Sonic news we have for you tonight at Opening Night Live.
Here we go.
Because we also have a special update for
The
you.
Final Horizon. Okay, this is something I've been wanting to see. The Final Horizon. Okay. Another Titan. Blue Eyes. Let's say September 28th. Okay, cool.
Hello
Be back from my
again.
vacation by
it's
then, so.
amazing being here at Gamescom with all the game devs, publishers, and of course, the fans. Gamescom is the
Nice.
world's largest video game event. Just check out this footage from last
Well,
year. There are so
now that
many
E3 is over and done
opportunities
with,
to
maybe. But
celebrate games and connect with your fellow friends. And earlier, I mentioned the Gamescom cosplay area, where you can see amazing game-inspired costume, just like this. Now I'm here with Mochi Dragon, Rainbow Raven, Zaza, and Saphira.
Pretty good
Mochi
cosplays.
Dragon, can you tell me how you choose a character to cosplay?
For me, there are 3 things required in order to decide on a cosplay. The first thing is, do I like the game or the media where it's coming from? The second one is, do I enjoy the character design? And the third one is, does it have a little challenge in the cosplay making progress? Like sewing a corset like my princess has here, or imitating bone structure with foam.
And what makes cosplay at Gamescom unique for you?
For me, it's definitely being able to play all of these awesome games in cosplay at the booths of the developers, as well as talking to the producers of the indie games, like having first-hand conversations, and of course the cosplay village.
Thank you so much for sharing your costumes with us, and I wish you a great and wonderful Gamescom. Thank you. Applause. Before I go, I would like to tell you about the Gamescom event arena. Friday through Sunday, there will be live shows from this stage right here in this hall. Check out creators, gaming events, and esports competitions live from Cologne or tune in online. Join and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, and be sure to use the Gamescom hashtag 2023. Thank you so much, and back to you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jasmine. It's great to have you here. All right, right now we've got a first look at the first Descendant, a next-generation action looter shooter from Nexon. The crossplay open beta is going to be held September 19th to 25th.
Okay.
We must follow the will of the ancestors. Accept your calling, Descendant.
Nexon Games.
The Descendants are risking their lives for us, for Albion. Rise, my warriors! Give your lives for Clipoff!
It's the Ironheart! This could wipe out all of the Vulgus, right? That's so cool!
Countless descendants have shed blood to protect the sanctity of this great place. Despite their efforts, humanity is still at risk of extinction. And you are the only chance we have.
Boom!
There's a Grave Walker.
The first Descendant. Okay. That game looks like it'd be a lot of fun.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi. How's Surface World?
Good. Everything's fine.
Great.
How are you?
Tired, but in a good way. Busy. Unitrench is still Unitrench.
I'm worried about you. I heard there was a storm coming.
I told you, I still need time.
Time to what, Stan? Because as far as I can see, you're just treading water.
We're upping the extraction rate. Maximum output.
I don't expect you to understand.
You're not the only one who's suffering. I I need you with me here, now.
I will be. I promise.
Under the waves.
You're right there. On the verge of something special.
Starfield again? It's just a advertisement for the Game Pass, I guess.
Into great unknowns.
Lies of P. Payday. Replaced. Exoprimal. Ooh. Master Chief. Good luck, have fun. Game Pass.
Joining me now,
Fort
Troy
Solis.
Baker, Roger Clark, Julia Brown, the stars of Fort Solis, which is out today on PlayStation and PC. Guys, welcome to Gamescom. This is so fun. Tell us a bit about this project. What can you tell us?
Oh my God, look at these people. You guys are insane.
Yeah!
We've been able to talk about this game for a while. I think the thing that I'm most excited about is for people to explore these characters. At the core of this experience is unraveling the mystery of Fort Solis, and you're going to do that by discovering these characters and learning about their stories. And that's, as actors, that's something that we just want to throw ourselves into.
And this is a game, I know Roger made, it's an independent game made by a pretty small team, right?
10 people,
Yeah.
2 years, 0 delays. We are very excited to share with you the world, Fort Solis today. It was a real joy to work on, and it's a joy to see
Never heard
what
of this
indie
game.
studios are capable of in this day and age. It's a real thrill.
And an amazing cast for an independent game. Juliet, this is, we know you from a lot of great, film, television work. This game thing, how did you get involved in this project?
Yeah, it's my first ever video game project, so I'm so excited.
Julia
Thank you.
Brown.
And to get to work beside two of the best in the game world, nonetheless. So I just had to watch these guys and learn.
And you guys did full-on, performance capture. We see a little tease of your character there, Juliet. What can you tell us about kind of what we're going to see in this launch trailer? Because it's an amazing narrative experience, right? This sort of, an independent game, but done on a big production value.
Yeah, let's go, Roger.
You know, one of the best things about working with Troy, I remember coming in from lunch and we were doing the mocap, and I walked into the foyer and there I see Troy's butthole. I mean, the hole is butt made. When
I say we threw ourselves into this, we literally did. And there's a hole in the wall that was made by my butt.
Yes.
Which he signed.
Julia, I know it's a little mysterious what your role is in this game, right? But we have to play to find out.
So I play Jessica Appleton, who's an engineer working on Fort Solis, alongside Jack Cleary. And they're going to have a night that they will never forget.
Ooh, okay.
It's a thrilling ride.
Well, let's get a little tease of this. It said it's out today. Here is the launch trailer for Fort Solis. Thanks so much, guys.
Our pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Okay. Dear villagers.
Jack Leary, senior engineer en route to Fort Solis, in the Planum Quadrant, responding to an alarm. Suspected power failure. Await further information.
Recording submitted.
Is there no sign of security?
No.
I think there may have been an incident here.
What the hell is going on, Jackie? You need to leave and let Central handle it.
Boom. Okay. Be interesting.
All right, next it's time for the announcement about a new game from Focus Entertainment and Saber, the continuation of the ultimate off-road experience.
Behind all great discoveries lies a journey. One of anticipation and adaptation. Of struggle. Of hope.
Hammer drone.
Each step matters. For every obstacle, there's a solution. For every task, a tool.
Metal detector.
For every destination, an expedition.
Okay. Expeditions, a Mud Runner game. Okay. Not really interesting to me, but I can see I'll be interesting to somebody
our
else.
next stop, the Crew Motorfest, a vibrant open world, welcomes you to the ultimate festival for car lovers, Motorfest. Here is the brand new trailer.
Toyota. Honda. You put all this effort into making the cars look so real, but then when you show the human driver doesn't look very real. Free trial September 14th through 17th. Okay. Get on to something else.
The Crew Motorfest comes out September 14th, and the brand new Lamborghini Revuelto is on the cover and playable. And we have a special O&L announcement for everyone watching between September 14th and 17th. A free trial will be available of the game, offering 5 hours of gameplay on all platforms for the Crew Motorfest. All right, moving on with CD Projekt Red gearing up for the release of the spy thriller expansion to Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty on September 26th. The studio is ready to share a new look at the wide range of overhauled mechanics coming to the game. And as you're about to see, a lot has changed. Let's check this out.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Cyberpunk 2077.
V, my favorite merc. Welcome to Dogtown. There's a job. Coordinates provided. You know what to do.
Get your ammo, assault rifles, tactical gear.
Hands, thinking of buying some iron.
The logical choice.
Okay.
Damn. Green view. Home stretch. Getting a ripper to overclock your chrome before the fight? Not a bad idea. Okay, I'm ready.
Going all Baraka with those blades there. Ooh. Bringing the hammer down. Redesigned perks. Ooh. Air dash. Throwing a body. Ooh. Bam.
Job done.
Premium work, V. I'm closing the gig and sending you a little bonus. Something that will spirit you home safely. Someone dispatched a hunter. Good luck.
Go!
Fuck incoming! Fire QC drop!
Got a net runner cinch here! Need backup right now!
And great. Ah, there it goes. Okay. Revamp police.
Roger, dispatch. We're on our way. NC police, for fuck's sake. Your actions are illegal. Let me put it this way. No gun, no fun. Max
Boom.
Time to tilt out. Fuck. That was close.
Bravo, V. I only hope this won't mark the end of our collaboration. You will hear from me soon. This I guarantee you.
Phantom Liberty. Doesn't make any sense.
It's so close, and here to talk a little more about what we've just seen is Yulia Primok, gameplay designer from CD Projekt Red. Yulia, welcome to Gamescom.
Hey, I'm excited to be here today.
Well, we're excited to get in depth about what we just saw because there are a lot of upgrades coming. We just saw a lot of upgrades and changes that are coming to Phantom Liberty. Where do we even start?
So basically, we've prepared a major overhaul of the gameplay experience. So for example, with our absolutely redesigned perks system, we prepared many cool playstyles and many cool abilities to try out. For example, deflecting bullets with your katana, or just grabbing your enemy and throwing that enemy around. And on top of that all, we also prepared a new Ralyc tree that will allow for to empower your cyberware even further.
Wow. It seems like players, can even further customize their playstyle to suit their taste. We also saw in that video a lot about vehicles and how vehicular combat is even being upgraded, right?
Exactly.
Haven't seen anything yet for Mortal Kombat 1,
combat is
so
a massive addition. Players
pretty sure that's still
will
coming.
be able to shoot their guns while driving. They will be able to use mounted weapons like and rockets. And on top of that, they also will be able to take remotely control over vehicles to, for example, crush them or into like some group of enemies.
Wow.
And, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah,
One more thing is that car chases are gonna be a new, renewed experience with the revamped police system.
Okay. Well, it seems like you're upgrading, you said, across the board with a bunch of different things. And thank you so much for coming out to tell us about it. Like the trailer showed, I know you have something else to announce, though, that wasn't in the trailer, right?
Exactly right. So I'm really happy to announce that a lot of what we've just seen in the trailer will also be coming to Cyberpunk base game for free for current-gen consoles and PC.
Okay. 2.0 update.
Exactly.
Cool.
All right. Well, I cannot wait to check it out next month. Thank you so much, Yulia, for joining us here at Gamescom. Yulia. All right. Tonight, we've also got an update on the science fantasy strategy game Stormgate and a first look at one of the factions, the Infernal Hosts.
Alexa, turn off the backlight.
Successor to classic real-time strategy games like Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 2. Stormgate will feature highly asymmetric armies fighting for control of Earth's future. Today we have an early look at our second faction, the Infernal Host. Infernals live and die by the code of victory at any cost. They have a powerful advantage, Shroud, fields of dark magic that strengthen their armies. The lowliest infernal units are the worker imps. You might think they're cute, but don't get too close. Between these powerful lumbering brutes and the fiends that they unleash, Infernals will sacrifice everything, including themselves, to emerge victorious. On the music front, the Chainsmokers are advising us on our soundtrack. We're working with composers like Frank Klepacki of Command & Conquer. We'll share more later this year, including some of the friends we brought in to lend their voices to our co-op campaign.
Okay.
All must serve.
Gamescom always strives to help our environment, and all of you can help make a change with a donation to the Gamescom Forest. Now to present Gamescom Green Studio of the Year, please join me in welcoming Lisa Pack from Playing for the Planet. Lisa?
Okay.
Every time I come to Gamescom, I am amazed by the scale of this event and impressed with how each year the team continues to make steps to make it more sustainable. This is being done through the Gamescom Goes Green initiative, as well as by partnering with us at Playing for the Planet. Through Playing for the Planet, the United Nations has been working with the games industry to inspire millions of players around the world to learn more about the environment and to take actions that benefit the planet. Whether you are a gamer, a head of a AAA studio, or an indie developer, all of us can and should play a part. What matters most is that you start somewhere and collaborate, because time is of the essence. And if we don't start now, then when? For those of you who play games, many of you are already raising the bar by asking game makers to step up and act on values that are important to you. Keep on asking, whether it's for more green content or greater energy efficiency, because your voice counts. For this year's Green Studio of the Year award, we have been looking for bold, system-changing, innovative, and creative ways to tackle the climate crisis, and all nominees this year have done an amazing job. The way we win on climate change is to stop emissions from happening in the first place, and that is exactly what this year's award winner is actively trying to do. The nominees for the Green Studio of the Year, based on companies that have submitted applications, are Frontier, Ubisoft, and Xbox. And this year's winner is Xbox. And here to accept the award is Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox.
I'm accepting this award on behalf of an incredibly talented team at Xbox that has worked very hard to put tools in the hands of developers
to allow them
to see the impact of their code on the energy draw of the consoles. We do this so that we can all play while we continue to make the world a more sustainable place. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.
Congratulations to Phil and Xbox. Great to have that award in the show. I'm now here with Judd Cobbler, the founder and CEO of 11th Hour Games. Judd, this is a big moment for you guys.
How long is this show
ARPGs have
gonna
had an
be?
incredible year, but you're an independent studio that has been building this game for a number of years, and we're excited to tell your story. So tell us a bit about The Last Epoch.
Absolutely. So Jeff, thanks so much for having me. First off, before Last Epoch, I was not in the games industry. I was just a die-hard
Not
action
much, Sebastian.
RPG
Just some
player
game
that
announcements and
dreamed of
whatnot.
creating a community-made action RPG.
I'm actually going to try and
with
use the
help
rest
of
of
our
it again real
community
quick.
and Kickstarter,
Didn't think this
we've been able to make
thing was
that
going to be this
happen.
long.
And so in Last Epoch, every single
back.
skill in the game has its own transformative skill tree. We have 119 skills in the game so far, and we're adding more every single patch. We also have an awesome deterministic skill system, deep and interesting loot, and multiple in-game systems for endless playability. And Jeff, tonight we're excited to announce our newest class, the Rune Master. The Rune Master has a unique mechanic where he's able to invoke any of 40 different abilities with a single button press, making it super exciting and fun to experiment and find your perfect play style. And the Rune Master is going to be joining us September 7th, and will be available to play here all week at Gamescom.
Amazing. Well, this is such a great story of this game. I encourage you to check it out. And right now, we've got a first look at the Rune Master. Thanks,
so
Judd.
much.
Appreciate it.
5 years ago, Last Epoch was a community dream. What if we, the players, could band together to make the next great ARPG? What would that game look like? Lots of character classes to choose from. Every single skill would have its own build-defining skill tree. Reaching in-game would be just the beginning, and it would be updated for years so we could play forever.
Last Epoch makes crafting and finding
I'm back.
items super rewarding.
Again, it's genius. I think this is the most innovation we've seen in a trade system in an ARPG in at least a decade.
Trying to do a quick search here. It's 2 to 2.5 hours
really
long.
Cool game. Speaking of cool games, please welcome the winner of Best Mobile Game last year at the Game Awards, Ben Brode from Marvel Snap. Hello, Ben.
Oh!
Oh, it's
whoa,
you!
Whoa! I know we won Mobile Game of the Year.
You did, yeah.
But we just finished rebuilding the entire game to run natively on PC.
Okay.
It looks insane. And I'm here to tell you that, like, literally just like 5 minutes ago, we launched the game on Steam.
Okay, it's on Steam, rebuilt.
Now.
That's fantastic. Now, I know anyone actually watching the show on Twitch, if you watch more than 30 minutes of ONL tonight, there's a special Twitch drop, a Spider-Man variant for Marvel Snap. And right now, we've got an exclusive cinematic to show you from Snap. Check it out. Thanks, Ben.
Ghost Rider. Deadpool. Okay, changed to a Mickey Mouse style. Squirrel Girl. Red Power Ranger Zord. That belong in Marvel.
Ready to get out there? We have a lot to talk about.
Okay.
If I drop any day, it's a classic. Any wave that I'm on, it's a classic. Hey, you heard that? Classic.
Bandai Namco Entertainment.
Wake the dog up. Activating cerebral coral control device.
From Software.
Augmented human C4621 has awakened.
The heck is this?
Call sign Raven. Priority subject for termination. High on the list.
Bam!
A call response from the generator.
Why hide behind another's call sign?
Watch out.
Let's see how far they can fly on borrowed wings.
Armored Core 4 fires Rubicon. August 25th. Hey, I'm hearing something about the Armored Core game coming out soon.
Memories form like scars. cut deep enough. And they'll never fade. Or be forgiven. I ran. I begged. I stole. But I survived.
Lex.
I'm a silent assassin. Bigger than you imagine. Better call your faction. Ready for the curtain call like a merchant.
It doesn't matter who tries to stop me. I'll cut my own path through. I'll fight until I stand in the land of salvation. Warhaven.
Warhaven. Free to play. Meh.
That was Warhaven, and the Melee multiplayer PvP game will hit Steam Early Access on September 21st. Next, I am so excited to welcome to Gamescom the creator of Mortal Kombat, who's come all the way to Gamescom to unleash even more news on MK1, which ships in just a month. Please join me in welcoming to ONL, Ed Boon.
What about Tobias, the other Mortal Kombat creator? He's a Mortal Kombat co-creator. Get it straight.
Hello, Ed.
Hey, Jeff.
Fancy seeing you here. Well, we had a lot of fun with you at Summer Game Fest revealing the first gameplay of MK, and I got to say, every trailer you drop just gets crazier and crazier. So what did you bring to Gamescom?
We brought another, probably our craziest trailer of all. You know, since we introduced the gameplay at Summer Game Fest, we couldn't believe the reaction people having to the game, and they've actually gotten their hands on the game, which has become even more exciting. I can't believe the crazy stuff people have come up with, combining the main characters and the cameo characters. It's been a riot. But this trailer we have here should give you an even better idea of just how insane things get with this game.
Okay.
There are some reveals
see what's
in it.
Gonna happen here.
I gotta say, this is such a great asset. You guys are gonna enjoy it. Here it is, Mortal Kombat 1, the brand new trailer.
Outworld can be both alien and intoxicating to Earthrealmers. While our realms are at peace, there are Outworlders who would prefer us to be at war. General Shao.
Victor of the Tavarian War, conqueror of the Quatan Plains. All of Outworld is grateful for his service.
Sindel. New version of Shao Kahn. He's not a Khan though. Ooh.
You would consign us to endless war.
Better that than be Liu Kang's lapdog.
Did not your illustrious father teach you that war is the last resort? Do not forget that, General.
Ooh. Motaro.
We gather once again to honor my late husband's legacy, to continue the tournament that he founded with Lord Liu Kang.
Empress Sindel.
Let us meet your champion.
Earthrealm's champion is Raiden, Your Majesty.
Is it me? Or is Earthrealm's champion scrawnier than usual?
He has earned his place by embodying the very best qualities of Earthrealm's people.
I am ready, Your Majesty. Whom shall I face?
We will destroy your champion, Liu Kang. He will taste no victory.
Nice. Good counter there. Ooh. Ah.
Who's your queen?
Ooh. Mortal Kombat 1. Number 19.
Looks insane. All right, time for a tonal shift. Era History Untold is making its first event appearance this week at Gamescom. This turn-based grand strategy
I won't be
game
able
is
to
about
live stream
building
on Mortal
and leading a
Kombat right
nation
when it launches.
throughout alternative history. Here is a first look at the gameplay.
Oxide Games present Ara History Untold. Okay.
Let's go back to the beginning. There. The world untouched. No thrones ascended. No history yet written. Just people waiting to be led somewhere extraordinary by you.
Washington.
Will you be wise? Will you inspire? Or will you conquer?
Declare war. Statue.
However you choose to change the world, one thing is certain. History will never
I
be
suppose I've heard
the
that the second combat pack thing from Mortal Kombat is supposed to have Doom Guy in it. Or like Doom Guy, Conan the Barbarian, and Harley Quinn were supposed to be the guest characters in the second DLC pack.
Blizzard has had a long history here at Gamescom, and in its latest game, Diablo 4, it arrived in June and will be supported for years to come with seasonal content. Their first season of The Malignant is now underway, but in a bit of a surprise, we're now about to share with you the first news on the next season coming this fall.
It started small. Nameless people that no one would miss. Dead. Discarded. Their throats torn open. The church ignored the killings. Even as fear mounted like the bodies. The desperate and the brave fought to end the corruption. But they were too late. It changed them. Killed them. Brought them back. Hungry. I have fought this plague a long time. We need something different. A survivor. With all of their strengths and none of our weaknesses. Someone unexpected. And they'll never see you coming. Track them. Hunt them. Kill them. In the realm of darkness, we are the beacon of light. Let our stakes pierce through the hearts of the damned. For tonight, we hunt.
Diablo 4 Season of Blood. Join the hunt.
Gamescom, please welcome actress and producer Gemma Chan, who is voicing the role of vampire hunter Eris in the Season of the Blood, and the general manager of the Diablo franchise at Blizzard, Rod Ferguson. Welcome to Gamescom.
Hi, everyone.
Gemma, this is so exciting to have you here.
Clear.
Welcome to the video game world. I know this is your first video game, right?
It is. Thank you for having me. It is my first video game. I have always appreciated the power of storytelling in all its different forms, and in some ways, video games are very much like interactive cinema now. So I was
I
so
think
excited
technically
to
the
play
game
this
show really
character,
started at
and
2:30
thank
or
you
2
for
o'clock.
inviting me into the world of Sanctuary.
You did an excellent job. I can't wait for people to hear you.
Yeah, this is exciting. You know, season 2,
Yeah,
which
so,
will be coming, as you said, in October. What can you
it's
tell
at
us
2
about
to
the
2.5
character that you're
hours, so
playing,
it's about
Eris?
hitting the 2-hour mark for that right now.
Eris is a seasoned vampire hunter. She is
I've
going
done
to
longer
be your
live streams.
badass warrior companion as
I wasn't really
fight your
expecting this
way
to be
through
that
the
long of a
perils
show. I was
Sanctuary.
thinking maybe about an hour,
She's
but
complex. She's seen quite a bit of horror in her lifetime.
guess we probably
so
maybe got like
initially she comes across as a little bit cold
15 to
and
30 minutes left in the live
but
in
a
this
fight, she will definitely
demonstration,
have your back.
showcase.
Good to know.
I'll make
Rod,
sure I charge
tell us
my
a bit about, what we can
microphone
expect
before
from
I
this
do a
new
live
Diablo
stream later
season in
tonight.
October.
Well, Jeff, you know, Diablo is about creating that ultimate power fantasy. And obviously, a lot of people have been doing it. We have over 12 million players and 1.3 billion hours played so far. And I just want to take a second to say thank you. We're so appreciative of their enthusiasm and all the player feedback. It's going to help us make great seasons for years to come. Now, for our free second season, Season of Blood, you get to join Eris as a vampire hunter, but not just
Cool,
any
Sebastian.
normal vampire hunter. You're going to get cool vampiric powers and become kind of a daywalker, a vampire that hunts vampires and ultimately tracks down and faces off with the big bad vampire lord. Now, that's season 2 and that's October, so we still have lots of time to jump into season 1, the season of Malignant. So, you know, seasons are a great time to start with Diablo because we all begin at the same place. So come join us in Diablo.
Amazing. All right, well, thank you both for making the trek here to Gamescom in Germany, and we can't wait to meet more Eris and hear more in October. Fantastic. Gemma, Rod, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, and now it's time for another world premiere. This one is a European-made game about hope, love, friendship, and robots.
In a world
Republic
divided
of
by
America.
disinformation, where danger lurks around every turn, a motley crew of misfits embark on a fateful road trip to discover their true path.
Please tell me you're done.
Oh, we're just getting started, dude.
What is this music?
I believe the kids call it K-pop music.
Just K-pop.
Turn it down.
Leave my music alone. Shut the hell up.
Words have power. They can give you strength. Ready for this?
Stand still.
Words can bring people together and tear them apart. But if words hold so much
Okay.
power, he has no respect for you.
She's right.
The question is, what do you have to say?
I think we can all agree that my trailer voice was better than yours.
Thank goodness you're here. Okay. Yeah, definitely a strange looking game.
That's a really fun indie game. Thank goodness you're here. And now to completely shift the tone again, I'm here with Sam Lake, who's going to take us to a very dark place with Alan Wake 2.
Okay,
Sam,
here we go, Alan Wake 2.
Gamescom. This game is coming out in October, and we've had so much fun. We announced this a few years ago at the Game Awards and at Summer Game Fest. We met Saga Anderson and heard a little bit of her side of the story, but everyone's been asking me, and I'm certainly expect you, what about Alan's story? What can you tell us about what it's like to play as him? Tonight, I think it's finally time to answer that question.
Thank you for having us here, Jeff. Yes, finally, it's time to show our title character, Alan Wake, and his struggle to escape the nightmare dimension of the dark place, where he's been for the last 13 years, ever since the first Alan Wake game.
It's a long time. We've been waiting a long time to play another one. We're going to see some footage here, and I know you're actually using live action as well in it, right? And it's going to be kind of really blended together in a cool way.
Yeah, the dark place is a dream reality, and it keeps drawing from Alan's mind, his thoughts, his fears, his writing, and he comes from New York City, and for years he has written crime fiction set in New York City. So now the dark place takes the shape of a nightmare in New York City, and we have used different mediums in our experience, in our games for storytelling, live action for sure. This time around, we've integrated live action seamlessly into the experience to show the dreamlike nature of the dark place.
This game, I cannot wait. We don't have to wait too long. It's coming in October, but let's
see
take
how
a
that
look
ends
now
up
at the
playing
brand new
out.
trailer for Alan Wake 2. Sam, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Here we go.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we're all ripped to pieces along the way.
No! Welcome! We have a great show for you here tonight. Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers, and guests on the show. He's here to talk about his latest book. Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember it. You're the killer, the cult leader. No! You've got the wrong man!
Troy Baker.
It's my fault! He got out!
Wake has a double. Where is he now?
I don't want to be in the story, just write me out of the story.
October 27th. Yeah, October's gonna be an eventful month for video games.
That looks absolutely amazing, and that's going to do it for Opening Night Live. We have so many amazing games coming this fall. I want to thank all of you for being here tonight, watching online. Jasmine, thank you for co-hosting. And I got to say, we got a lot of great games coming up in the next few months, so I hope you enjoy the rest of Gamescom and get ready for what's going to be quite a debate about Game of the Year. And speaking of the Game of the Year, I'm happy to announce tonight that the Game Awards will be returning live this December, and we've got a date for you. Thursday, December 7th, the show will be streaming live everywhere. It is our 10th show, which I can't believe. We've been doing it for 10 years. We'll be live at the Peacock Theater in LA on Thursday, December 7th, and I hope to see you then. It's going to be
definitely going to play Sonic Superstars.
Special show. Thanks again for watching Gamescom Opening Night Live. We'll see you again next year. Good night, everybody.
Ooh, excuse me. All right, let me just boot it up. Well, that was fun, folks. Hope you enjoyed watching my reaction to this. Trying to think back at everything we saw there. Think what really looked cool. I thought The Starfield stuff looked really cool. I thought that Mortal Kombat 1 trailer looked pretty good. Good to see. I mean, I want to say Shao Kahn, but I know he's not really a Khan here. Khan was the title of the ruler of Outworld. But General Shao is what they're calling him now. Good to see that he's back here, playable in the new game. I wasn't sure if he was even going to show up at all. But I know I would have liked to have seen more from the Sonic Frontiers DLC. We just saw that quick little cutscene, but I get they kind of want to have things be a surprise and be fresh when you go into the game. But so I know, like, I'm not going to be able to play Mortal Kombat 1 when it first launches. I'm definitely going to be playing it, but it kind of launches right in the middle of my vacation, so I'm not really going to be in a position to actually play it at all. I'll definitely play it when I come back from my vacation. But let's see what else did we see here? The Call of Duty gameplay, it looked like Call of Duty, but the graphics look really nice, and the gameplay looks like it's decently fun. So if that's on Xbox Game Pass, I will probably try and pick it up and play it some. But if not, I might end up passing on it entirely. I don't really intend to buy a Call of Duty game, but I am interested in seeing that open world zombie mode they were talking about. What else did we see here? Dang, I can't really think of what else they showed there. Yeah, the Sonic Superstars definitely looks fun, so I'll definitely play that when it comes out. But dang, I know there was other stuff there that looked really good. I can't really think of much of it right now. Some of those other games they showed in between there, like I can picture in my head right now, but their names escape me at the moment. Looked really good, like that mech Armored Core. I remember seeing one that looked good in there. One game that released today, I can't remember the name of it now. Dang it! Why do I not remember the names of these dang things? Tekken 8. I never really got into the Tekken series, so I'm not really too psyched about that. But at any rate, I'll go ahead and hop off here for right now, folks. Again, I hope you all really enjoyed. I'm going to make sure I charge my headset, have something to eat while I'm off live streaming, and try and get back on with Smash Brothers later tonight. But for right now, you all have a good evening. Stay safe and stay healthy. I'll see you next time, and omelette du fromage.